Brad Holmes is sneaky, sneaky. You remember the butler from Mr. Deeds? Sneaky, sneaky. That is Brad Holmes. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Poole, and everyone else who let me know about this information on Twitter. I was just wrapping up, shutting my computer down for the day, and I get a notification, or I check my DMs and find out that the Detroit Lions brought in wide receiver Tom Kennedy for a free agent visit. How crazy is that? The forgotten man, Tom Kennedy. Tom Kennedy has been with this team since 2019. Dan Campbell said he was Mr. Reliable, and he got hurt in July. It was before training camp began, I believe. He got hurt. He caught a pass. A defender landed on him as they hit the ground, and I assume he injured his right arm. He was then waived with an injury settlement. He was one of a couple wide receivers to be waived with an injury settlement. And to be honest with you, I forgot all about Tom Kennedy. I really did, because I thought the Detroit Lions were done. I thought Tom Kennedy's time with the Detroit Lions was officially over. But he's not officially signed yet. They brought him in today for a workout. Now, my guess is they brought him in for a workout to see what kind of shape he's in. I mean, here he is. It has been about 3.5 months or so since he's been on the field in practice and such. So they just probably want to see what he looks like. And according to Lions Wire, Jeff Risden, they had not signed Tom Kennedy at the print of this article, which was probably about 10:05, somewhere between 9:45 and 10 o'clock. Tom Kennedy, while he hasn't done much for the Detroit Lions except be where he's supposed to be. And Tom Kennedy does everything right. 27 years old. He was actually a former lacrosse player. And if we look at I want to see his game log. Tom Kennedy, while his stats don't really show and do him justice, he came up big in some of these games. He came up big in some games for the Detroit Lions. The last time he saw some action was on the 20th of November last year in a win. Look at this. 1 target, 1 catch, 1 reception, 13 yards, 44 yards. Tom Kennedy puts in work. Average of 17.6 per carry. The man puts in work, always reliable. Dan Campbell has had nothing but positive things to say about him. Now, again, he's not officially signed. They brought him in, but Brad Holmes likes to wait at night. I swear, a lot of his when we signed CJ Gardner-Johnson, I want to say it was at night as well. A lot of transactions from Brad Holmes happen at night. Now, with the loss of Marvin Jones, that probably prompted this. There's no probably to it. Brought him in. I think this might be the guy that we bring in. Dan Campbell wasn't lying, man, when he said messing up the chemistry in the locker room. While I don't think that doesn't mean they don't make a trade, as far as wide receiver go, I mean, we've talked about Jerry Jeudy. We've talked about Terrence Marshall. We've talked about some guys. And Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, they just go back to this well. They just keep going back to the well. I'm not mad at this. Tom Kennedy, I totally forgot about Tom Kennedy, because just like Denzel Mims, who is the other receiver I couldn't think of, I just forgot. Like, I really thought his time with the Detroit Lions was over. And here it is that they brought him in for a workout. I fully expect him to be signed tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. By Friday, we probably will hear something about Tom Kennedy. It might be first thing in the morning. Just didn't break it tonight. Tom Kennedy brought in for a workout with the Detroit Lions. I'm not mad at this at all. While it's not a big name guy, Tom Kennedy has been reliable when he's in the game. And I hate to say this, I'm about to upset a lot of y'all. He's more reliable than Jameson Williams, who is a first-round pick. Sleep on that. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Tom Kennedy being brought in for a workout. You guys, I'm not mad at it, man, at all. Tom Kennedy, where he needs to be. You talk about guys that Jared Goff can trust. This team is about dudes you can trust. And apparently you can't yet trust J-Mo. Let me know what you think. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Now it's officially bedtime.